Tinkerless TV.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
All right, everybody, more Toy Story. Woo! It's a story about a toys. This is unlockable content with me. Let's start over. That was the roughest intro I ever did. Tyler, cut that. Cut that. Don't put that in as a joke, even. All right, everybody, we're back with more Toy Story.
Tyler, play it at like double speed.
No! Stop! We're back. We have our Toy Story here. We don't have to race RC. Wait, do these things not die? Oh, they do. Okay. Yeah, so we're back. We're doing more Toy Story. What do you think of Buzz Lightyear's goofy ass face? Tyler, zoom in on that. Okay, or don't. Never mind, because the camera doesn't want us to look at him.
Game says no.
Game says no. Dude, I love how, like, look at the top corner with that Buzz Lightyear PNG. Just how bad it looks. Oh, they tried. They tried their best back in the day.
Did you ever see, it was one of those like try not to laugh videos from like early YouTube where it was a person dressed as a stormtrooper like pelvic thrusting.
Oh, that's a classic.
Yeah, that's what Buzz looks like in that upper corner image.
Oh, what? Yeah, no, he looks like he's getting ready to do that. I couldn't remember the song, and then like as soon as you started singing, I was like, yeah. Do I not have to do this now? I guess not. Okay, cool.
I was like, I unlocked some core memory there.
Dude, that's a good memory to unlock. Yeah. I'm upset because this is a new session, and we didn't get Ham is collecting coins, and we had the amount of coins. We just had to go and talk to him. Mm-hmm. But then we were like, okay, we'll see you on the next one. And we threw Buzz off the tree. Then we're just like, all right, we're ending here. We didn't go and cash them in, so now I have to get all those coins again. And we have to climb
Oh, really? Didn't save the coins?
No.
Oh, that, of course
So we got to do all that again.
Of course not.
Ah, poor Buzz. He tried his best. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Nope.
Dude,
he tried so hard, but fell so hard.
Oh, dude, he fell so hard off that tree. Tyler, throw that in again. Right. Explosion and all. Dude, nothing like a good Buzz Lightyear falling out of a tree in the video. I think every video should have that. Tyler, from now on, all the Buzz Lightyears. Oh, no, I need to go back and get those that army guy, I think, because he's not, we only have one. Unless we don't. No, we get army soldiers in this one. So we should be getting them. He should be in here.
The toy soldiers, voiced by Arlie Armory in this movie. Not to be confused with the small soldiers that are voiced by Tommy Lee Jones.
Something about it. Oh, dude, way to go. Bringing up one of my favorite childhood movies of all time, Small Soldiers. So good. Such a good movie.
I feel like that movie would have actually been stronger if they could have gotten. Maybe it would have been. Do you think it would have been stronger or weaker if they got an Arlie Armory to voice it instead of Tommy Lee Jones?
No, Tommy Lee Jones was perfect. Because like Chip Hazard had like some sinister like vibe to him that like never mind.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Tommy Lee Jones can bring some darkness if he wants.
Yeah, and like it's like Chip needed that.
Has he ever played a villain in anything? Can you think of any time he's played a villain?
Two-Face. In one of the Batman movies.
Okay, like a serious villain?
you got a point. You got a point. Ooh, I missed it. No, not that I can think of.
Because that's such a missed opportunity now that I'm thinking about it.
Do you know my favorite? This is such a dumb thing, but like, you know my favorite Tommy Lee Jones? my favorite Tommy Lee Jones quote was in Captain America when like he kisses Peggy, and then he looks at Tommy Lee Jones character, like, I'm not kissing you.
Right.
I'm like, damn. He just said it so like, nope, don't even think about it, buddy.
I'm not kissing you.
This is 1940s. We're not doing that yet.
I thought you were going to talk about when he's interrogating the scientist, and he's like, you know how hard it is to get a prime cut of meat like this? That
is a good one, yeah. Did I get it? No. One more. What? No. One more.
Maybe it's because I haven't had lunch yet, but now that I'm thinking about that scene, that steak looks so good. Like, I can picture it in my mind. I'm getting hungry.
Tyler, throw up some, like, stock footage of, like, steaks being cooked.
Just sizzle. Just bring that sizzle in.
Now, throw up a clip of fucking Gordon Ramsay being like, it's fucking raw!
It's raw. It's...
I want you, Tyler, I want you to end this video on that sizzle. Just like, as like the video cuts out, I just want the sizzle to just like carry us through.
We need to find like a video of like Buzz Lightyear on a grill. and then Sizzle going. Dude, do you know how hard it's gonna be to find Buzz Lightyear being grilled?
Oh God, that's.
I was really laughing at the end of the last one where it was like him in the shredder. That was so funny to me. I was like, oh my God, like. And then I sped it. I was like, oh yeah, this would be a funny way to end it. And then I just sped. Whoa! Ah!
I caught it. I caught
Fumble!
it.
Hold
I caught
on.
it.
Technical difficulties. All right, we're back. Lou survived the disaster. One of my mics fell off.
I lost a thumb, but it was worth it.
It's okay. Tyler, throw up a picture of a thumb. Lou's thumb. Don't actually throw up a picture of a decapitated thumb. What does this do? Is this?
What was,
Whoa!
that was a bit. No, it was a toe. That was in
What was the toe?
in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. when they're trying to get.
Oh
fruit to-
yeah. I was thinking there was
You
like,
don't just have like a fridge with a jar full of severed toes, dude.
there was something. Oh wait, hold on. Push go. There was something with a toe. Someone. Oh, you know what it was? It was Moody's Point. I'm thinking of the toe from Moody's Point. Do you remember that Moody's Point?
Yeah, that bit from Amanda's show.
Yeah, and like he dropped something on his toe, and he lost his he lost something because he dropped it on his toe, or he lost his toe because he dropped it on something. So,
I just think Big Lebowski. That's.
yeah. Oh, excuse you. But yeah, no, this toe talk's making me hungry.
No,
What can I say, man? I love toes.
now I just want a Lincoln Beret pancake.
Dude, do you know, so everybody knows how creepy, like, Dan Schneider is from, like, Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
Do you know about this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Did you ever hear about the time he, like, tweeted out? He was like, who do you like more, Sam or Cat? Write it on your feet and send it in.
That was a thing. He said, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Because when I saw that, you kind of have to laugh at that one. Like, as gross as that is, that he's asking for children's feet pics, like, it is kind of funny because it's like, yeah, that kind of is on brand for Nickelodeon humor. But then again, like,
it's only on brand for humor because of him.
right. No.
It's like the only thing that makes it funny is just how blatant it is.
Yeah, he's just all front, like, kids, send in your feet pics, please. I need them. Don't actually send me feet pics, people.
No.
The Dan Schneider thing is so like that is one of my favorite like Dan Schneider moments because it's so like, how did nobody think like, yeah, maybe we should tell Dan to chill a little, you know?
I do remember when I was younger, like just thinking, watching these shows without any, cause or reason to believe that something nefarious was happening.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, all of this foot stuff is weird. Like, this is not really that funny. Why is, like, what is with the pushing of the feet? And, like, years later, I'm like, okay, this makes so much sense.
Now I get it. I think the moment I kind of realized it was like they were kind of being a little creepy with the kids was I never watched Victorious, but I saw a clip where there's like three dudes and they're like, haha, water fight, and they're like blasting Ariana Grande, like all three of them with a water gun. And I'm like, yeah, that seems a little bit sexual. I was just like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that this is my kids show.
There's a content creator that I enjoy watching sometimes. His name is Bionic Pig.
I was really hoping you were going to say me, but whatever, you know.
Of course we love Tim for this.
Shout out to Timfamous TV.
I wouldn't go out of my way to do shit at AwesomeCon for you if I didn't love Timfamous TV.
Dude, I still love that thing. But we can talk about that in a bit. What was the
But no, so the guy's name is Bionic Pig, which is a great name.
Mm-hmm.
But I just watched this like 3 days ago or so. He was doing a video talking about some of the Nickelodeon discourse. Oh. And one thing that he pointed out in some of those shows like iCarly and Victorious and those other things is the age gap for some of the actors. Because they'll have like boyfriends or girlfriends pop in and out of the shows, and you look at them and you're thinking like, oh, okay, they're they look like teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like they look like teenagers because they just stopped being teenagers. So it's like they've got these like 14-year-old like main character kids like Carly or Miranda Cosgrove or Victoria Justice or whatever, like making out with like 20-year-old dudes for the scenes.
God.
And it's like it never occurred to me to consider what the possible age gap for these people was, because I just figured like, yeah, no, of course they're gonna like hire appropriately, but no, apparently.
All right, Jason. I'm glad you're back from your 21st birthday. Oh geez, he's gonna break a fucking toy part
God.
off. But
I am Mrs. Nesbitt.
yeah, he's getting Mrs. Nesbitt now. All right, Jason. Yeah, we're glad you just had your 21st birthday. Now go make out with that 13-year-old.
Yeah, really.
No, it's not weird. It's not weird. It's for Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
Dude,
no.
it's Nickelodeon. Come on, slime time.
Like, on the one hand, I get a job as a job, and if you weren't hired, they'd probably get somebody else. But at the same time, it's
Yeah.
like, what?
The thing is that's just kind of weird in general is just. Oh, did you hear about that Nickelodeon documentary that's coming out? It's out now, I think. It's on HBO Max, where it's like the creepiness behind the scenes.
I think that's part of what he was talking about. Bionic Pig, he was mentioning like this documentary was coming out, so he.
Yeah, and like it's funny because it's like the documentary has nothing to do with Dan Schneider. Like there's a
Really?
clip. Yeah, the clip. They're like, yeah, there were 3 people on the cast. Like they were on the sets of Nickelodeon who like they're interviewing one of the guys that worked on it. I don't think this guy was a creep, but they're like, yeah. There were 3 people working on Nickelodeon sets that were that molested a child, and they're like on our sets, and they're like, yes, and he's just like, oh my god, like it's crazy, and it's like just the stuff Nickelodeon, but like apparently Disney was no better. Like Disney was like worse about it because they like tried to hide it more so, I guess. Nickelodeon hit it pretty well.
I think like Drake Bell just came out with stuff too.
Yeah, no, that was a big thing in the documentary. Like they've been teasing it for like about a month now, and then like just last week, they're like, we're gonna speak with one of the people, and here they are, and like Drake Bell just comes out of the shadows.
That feels like he's saving face though, because he had all those allegations. So
Yeah, that was the thing. A lot of people are saying is like it's kind of conflicting because like on the one hand, people are like, oh man, now it all makes sense why he did what he did, but it's like yeah, but just because he had that like going on doesn't mean like pass it on to other kids. You know what I mean?
Really.
Like don't perpetuate the problem. And how to turn around, Buzz? There you go.
But like this in that same video with Bionic Pig, he talked about something like I watched this episode of the Ned's Declassified podcast. He brought something up.
Yeah.
It didn't like click in my head just how messed up this was until he like added the perspective.
Yeah.
There was an episode of the Ned's podcast where Lindsay Shaw, who played Mose,
Yeah.
put out like a genuine request for people to Instagram her dick pics.
What?
Yeah. Like I don't like when you're watching the podcast, it feels like a joke, but you know that like a good handful of guys are going to take it seriously.
That's what I mean. Like you never. That's why I was like when I was joking, like don't send me feet pics. Like don't send me feet pics. Like,
but she got all these dick pics and she's just like sharing them around the podcast office. But then like again, Bionic Pig like points out, he's like, you know that at least a third of those dick pics have to be from underage penises.
oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. And now that I said, I feel like I need to grab a shower just saying those words together. But
I don't know what I was
this
supposed to.
episode took a turn.
Yeah, it's a turn. By the way, I have no idea what to do on that boss fight. I just went. Like I just keep on playing this level.
But yeah, no, like all of that was stuff that like didn't occur to me until like the perspective was added. I'm like, maybe because I didn't want to think about it. Which, say what you will, like, no, I don't want to spend my time just thinking about people's nefarious acts.
Yeah,
But-
I was really excited. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard about the Ned's Declassified podcast, I was like, oh, because I love that show.
yeah, it was a great show.
And then like, 'cause I think that wasn't like the one show that like Dan Schneider didn't do, and like
Yeah, he had little to do with that.
and
show.
he hated it because it was like his competition. But like, I was so excited for it. And then like I just kept seeing clips, and they're like, "Remember that time you gave me a blowjob in between takes?" And I'm like, "All right, guys, like I don't need to hear about this. I don't need to hear about this."
I'm not gonna lie. Like the interpersonal stuff among the cast,
yeah,
I'll be curious about. And because I did know that Ned and Mose dated in real life, so like
yeah.
some of that tea is like mildly entertaining.
But like when they're getting so like explicit with like how they're talking about like, oh, remember the first time you tried to give me a blowjob and I couldn't come, so then like I had to go jack off in the bathroom. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's an actual thing they talked.
Yeah,
like,
that
they
was
said,
a real thing they talked about.
and I'm just like, come on, like I don't need to hear about that. Like that's upsetting.
You know, like apparently Lindsay, like, and I want to say, like, I know that Lindsay went through some shit in her life. Like,
Yeah.
she went through alcohol abuse or substance abuse, and she got
Right.
herself cleaned up. And kudos to her, good for her.
Lindsay, if you're
But, like-
watching this, why are you watching some
Right, yeah.
Let's
How
Play
are
of
you-
Toy
How did
Story?
you find your way here?
How did you end up on Toy Story Let's Play? She's sitting there like, why am I being called out?
Right.
Like, I just wanted to watch some Toy Story, man.
But she talked about like running through like almost every male actor in the cast
Ew.
before she ended up
Yeah.
dating Ned for the longest.
I mean, that's apparently like kind of how sets work, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're all like preteens and you're growing up together, like
Yeah.
you have to expect some feels catching here and there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Not me though. I'd be professional. I'm a professional when it comes to that kind of stuff. Well done, Buzz. Here's your pizza token. Yeah, that's all I need at the end of the day. Keep on playing. I hate that I have to keep telling it. Well, this is like some Banjo-Kazooie type stuff where it's like, oh, come back. Or you can keep moving. Okay.
When even the game wants you to stop, it's just
The game's like, no, dude, that's like the Wii. Remember how the Wii used to be like, if you're playing for too long, it'd be like, hey, you're doing some mad gaming here, man. Like,
go touch grass.
kudos to you, but like, get the fuck out of here already. Oh man, dude. No, I used to love Neds. I remember when I found out that the janitor was the guy that does Cosmo. I was like, whoa, what? Like,
Right.
blew my mind.
I heard a thing behind the scenes with them.
Yeah.
That they were like creating backstory for Gordy because we never learn anything about him outside of the fact that he's the janitor.
Yeah.
So they said that the story that the actor, I can't think of his name,
I can't either, but that's
but
okay.
the
We
actor
still
that played
love him.
Gordy and the creator of the show came up with was that he was a trust fund baby, but he wasn't allowed to access his money unless he was employed.
I love that.
He just got the job as the janitor and like does nothing just so that he can claim his inheritance.
That's great. Dude, I'm pretty sure the guy that made Ned's Declassified went to Kutztown. So shout out to Kutztown.
Yeah.
You know, my former schooling. But no, you know who else did? I think I don't know if the guy that did Ned's Declassified did, but you know who definitely did? The guy that Patrick Warburton.
Really, he's local or
Yeah, was that the guy that did? Who's Patrick Warburton? Is he the guy that did?
he's Kronk?
No, never mind, not him. I forget his name, but he's the guy that did Kids Next Door. He's the guy that came up with Kids Next Door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the guy.
No, that I think I did hear he's like local PA.
Yeah, he's pretty. That's pretty cool. I loved Kids. Did you ever watch Kids Next Door?
I love that show. That was
Yeah, that was such a good show. I love the. Did you see the memes going around with it where like the guy pretends to be number one and he's like, "All right, Jeffrey Epstein, the gig is out." Like if the Kids Next Door like busted the Jeffrey Epstein island.
That's hilarious. No, I didn't see that. That's really funny.
Put down the suntan lotion, Jeffrey Epstein. Oh my god, it's too funny. It's too funny.
That show had a lot of great stuff, but really it was actually the most enjoyable when they stuck to a solid storyline.
Yeah.
When there was actually like a narrative to follow and it wasn't just like one-off villain of the week or whatever. It was such an engaging show.
Yeah, like when they started doing all like the teenager stuff that was like multi-episode. Yeah, no, the did you hear about like how they were gonna do like the Galactic Kids Next Door?
I want to say yes, but I also feel like that could be one of those things where you're screwed with me.
So
too.
no, this is a real thing. They wanted to do the Galactic. They like set it up that
Yeah, no, because like the moon had a base on it, so they're going to do like Space Kids Next Door.
Yeah, and so they set it up that it was going to be a sequel show, and then like recently, damn it, they like it was like kind of recently-ish where like if you went on this website, this like video played where it was like #1, and he was like, "Greetings, Galactic Kid Next Door. I'm coming, literally. I'm coming in my pants because now I'm an adult, so I can do that." No, but like that's like it was not to that degree, but like they did like tease it, and like I think the guy that made the show was like really trying to push Cartoon Network on it. God rest their soul. And I have to do this.
Also, I like how you were trying to merge the Ned's Declassified to the Kids Next Door.
How did I do that?
I'm coming in my pants.
I'm coming in my pants. But
Lindsay,
yeah,
what?
Lindsay, it is I, #1. What are you doing to my wee wee? All right, let's end the episode on that. Yeah. All right, Tyler, throw up whatever we told you to throw up.
The grilling.
Yeah.
Sizzle.
Oh fuck.
Buzz Lightyear, the world's greatest superhero.
I don't know